Now I would like to introduce the labeling machine. We can go to the English page. So here we got number 1 labeling head and number 2 labeling head. The number 1 label speed, that means the speed of sending label out of the first labeling head, and AO delay, that means when the sensor, the orientator sensor, has signal. After delay, the labeling device sends the label out. Label length means how long this label reach out. It also means after label sent, where to stop the label. Rotary 1 speed is for the first head, lowering speed. And here is number 2's label send speed, number 2 labeling delay, labeling haze. Next page, protect pulse. That means when the label device starts sending label, if the servo motor runs more than this number of pulse, the machine will give alarm. In case of the label sensor has no signal to save label, here's the same. The clamp delay is when the pail sensor, this one, detect the pails. After delay, the clamp reach out. So here number 2 is the same, clamp delay is the same. Code delay, this is now used. So here number 2 is the same. And the pails release delay is for number 2 labeling head. After label finishing labeling, after delay, the clamper will release the pails. This is also for orientation of the handle. The clamp test is for this one, and the rotary test is for the lower, and labeling test is to manually send a label out. Let's do a label test, send the label out. Here you have label test, label number 2 test, and here's the conveyor run. This conveyor, the conveyor is controlled by the failure, so the conveyor run is not used. If you want to run automatic, you click run. So the pails moving from here. When this one sends the pails, next you will clamp and the pail will rotary. This is divider will reach out to block the next. So, and after he clamped, when it's moving up, so when it's moving up, as you can see, now the handle is going down, so you need to make this white piece closer, move closer to it so that this handle will stay up there. And when you moved to there, you will clamp and it will keep rotating. You will keep rotating. You keep rotating. So it's important that the handle is keep rolling over the white pieces. White pieces. The next step, the fourth step, it's the pail's handle. It's almost at this direction, and it keep running. It keep running to this position. Keep running to this position. When this sensor senses the pails, the number 2 will clamp. Number 2 will clamp, and you will rotate it. It's important. Same is here. Remove. So the handle is. It should be stay on the piece, the white pieces. And they will release. So the handle is at this direction, and keep moving. The handle will drop. This is the taller pail. The white pieces is adjusted according to the short pails. So this handle is a little bit wider. For this one, you need to adjust a little bit narrow. But make sure when these pails move, move between the device. This handle should not drop down there, and it shouldn't be too close. It shouldn't be too close. So that if this one touch the pails, this one up when it's moving on the conveyor, maybe it will rotating. So this is not allowed. So it has to be moved a little direction. And this sensor, it detects the distance during the pail's rotating. It detects this point between this side because the distance is different. So the sensor can detect this point, and the program decide when to send the label. So the white pieces is important during your adjust. This sensor is for a second detector for the second labeling device. And when it's rotating, so it's better. For example, now like this one, it's not good because the handle will drop down. It's not good. It's not good because handle will drop down. So you need to make this a little bit lighter. And here we got 2 sensors. This blue sensor and the black sensor, it should be detect the 4th pails from there. 1, 2, 3, 4th. And when there are 4th pails here, the feeder will start release pails get inside the feeder. And if this blue has a signal, the 4th labeling device will now release more pails to the next step. So this one will keep labeling, but after labeling, the rotating device will stop, but the clamper will keep clamping to avoid releasing more pails moves forward. So, and after the blue sensor has no signal, the labeling machine will start again automatically, and he will release more pails to the next step, and also more pails get inside here. So one it's also important is the black sensor is for the filler, to make sure they are totally have 4 pails get inside the filler, and the blue sensor is to make sure at here position. That means the pails here is full. No more pails move to this area, so that the whole line can move smoothly. And also, maybe after you change some labels, for this label setting, labeling detector setting, you can long press the black button on the sensor, and after it's flashing, you can tear off one label, and yes, you put the background paper there, and you press again. The sensor will set automatically to detect the label. And as you can see, the labeling device, it has some angle. It's not a horizontal label because the pails is not a cylindrical shape. So the angle is adjusted according to the pail shape.